You know, it's like this, it's like, where do you go from here, right? And I'm talking about with the LeBron James, what it's, I watched his interview the other day. He did get swept, from the Denver Nuggets. I did my short out there, folks is watching that. I appreciate y'all. But with LeBron James, the conversation he was talking about where he's not sure, what's the next step, where to go from here. And it's like, I just think people need to give him time. You know what I'm saying? Because, as you get older, me being an older gentleman, after a while, you have to adjust to your reality. You have to adjust that where you at in life today is not where you were 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? To all my OGs out there, you probably going to understand this a little bit better. As you start, getting your late 30s, early 40s, maybe even sooner, you start to really analyze yourself and look at, the steps you took in life, the process that you went through your life. And, you may be successful, you may regret some things. And I just think with LeBron James, since he's been playing basketball for pretty much his whole life, came into the league at a very early age. He did not go to college, came straight to the pros, straight from high school. So this a whole new chapter in his life. You know what I mean? It's a whole new beginning that he's stepping into. You know what I'm saying? And I just think everybody needs to just give him time. You know what I'm saying? Give him time to figure out what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because, of course, the money aspect, I'm pretty definitely, he's not hurting for money based on what's out there and, all his different investments and sports agency he's involved in. So from a financial standpoint, I'm pretty sure he's good. But at this point, when you're in a certain position in life, it's not necessarily about the finances. It's just more so of your everyday, your how you see yourself. Do you want to continue going the way that you're going? You know what I'm saying? In his point, in his situation, I'm pretty sure he's looking at like you said in this interview. If it ain't about championships, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And it's like you gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because as you get older, I mean, even with myself, as I get older, man, I start looking at things a little bit different, even in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Friendships, relationships, family ships. You know what I'm saying? I look at things a lot different, man. And how I, you know, put myself out there. It's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not finna just put myself in any position if I don't have to. So I'm pretty sure he's looking at it. LeBron James, I'm talking about, he's looking at it like, man, I've been in this league over 20 years. You know what I'm saying? He's still a beast on the floor. He still can produce. You see how he put up, even though he got swept. I'm gonna give him some respect. They got swept, but he came to play on game 4. You know what I mean? He came to play and he did his thing out there. You feel me? Put up 40 points. He was out there snapping on them. Now, I will say, of course, as the quarters went on, started getting that third and fourth quarter, I personally believe he was waiting on, AD and a few others to kind of, you know, it's like I didn't put us in position. Now it's time for you to bring us home, and AD couldn't do that. You know what I mean? But I definitely think the Lakers, I'm a Warriors fan if you don't know. But I think the Lakers do have a lot of key components for them to run it back next year. So And they got a lot of young players, Reeves and the Walker, they got some great, some good young talent. I just don't think AD may not be the guy. You know what I'm saying? But I even with that, I still think they have opportunity possibly next year to run it back. I feel like LeBron maybe if next year not his last year, within the next 2 years, I think LeBron is going to go ahead and retire, man. You know, but I just think people need to give him time. He did not say he wanted to retire. He just had said he had a lot of things to think about. You know what I mean? And really look at his, it's certain things you just can't answer right now, and that's think about your own life when it come to that. When you in a certain position, things don't go the way that you planned on it to go. Sometimes you just need time, man, to reflect. You just need time to look back and really understand what you just went through. You understand me? And understand the fact that, do I want to continue this? Is this something I feel like I want to wake up every day and still go after it the way I know I need to? You know what I mean? So I just think with LeBron James, y'all folks just need to give him time, man. He did not say he wanted to retire. He just said, he basically, he's thinking about a lot of things, and it's a possibility, but he didn't say it though. You know what I mean? So get a man respect. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, a lot of us been through there. If you live life long enough, you're gonna come, excuse me, you're gonna come to those situations where things just don't go the way you want it to, and you just need time to reflect. Like I said, you just need time to yourself, huh? That's what I talk a lot on my channel. Understanding yourself, understanding your position, understanding the things that you go through. What is that? Your process, huh? Do you feel? Huh? So, yeah, man, you got to get that man time. Get that man time to breathe. You feel me? Enjoy his vacation, you know, and get himself together, get healthy. I mean, I've been hearing about he may have to have surgery. So, this is first time having a major surgery, from my understanding. So, if it's not true, somebody leave some comments. You know what I'm saying? Leave something in my comments and let me know if it's something different. But I just feel like, you know, you just got to get that man time, man. Get that man time to breathe. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we all go through what we go through. You know what I mean? But yeah. So I just think that with the Lakers, they have opportunity to run it back one more year, possibly. But if they're going to make some changes, I just hope they don't get rid of the young players, because I'm hearing about Kyrie Irving might be a possibility. I would hate for them to lose a lot of the young players, because they got that sauce, man. You know what I'm saying? They got that drip. So I just think I would hate for them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they got to get this man time to breathe and think about it. And that brings me to, I want to talk about the Golden State Warriors. That's my team, right? The Golden State Warriors. And like I said before in other videos I put out, most actually in my last couple of videos, I kind of touched on it, but I definitely think with the Golden State Warriors, it's time to make a change. Now, Steph Curry, of course, has to stay, but I definitely think it's time for maybe some type of package deal. You know what I'm saying? I would hate to see Klay Thompson leave. Uh, Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. It might be time for us to look at some type of package deal, where we can get, some basically we need more height. We need a true center, maybe a Joel Embiid type. I wouldn't say a true center, but it's a center that can move around and good with the ball, shoot from different feet, where they have a high percentage shot with it. So I think somewhere maybe like Joel Embiid might be a great one, because he could shoot the three. He's comfortable shooting that long range jumper and he's accurate. He's pretty consistent with his shot making. So I think that might be a good pickup. I'm still thinking maybe, if we need another guard, uh, maybe a Damian Lillard type. I'm just saying. When it comes to these contracts, from my understanding, a lot of times you got to come close to match the salary. So, based on what Damian Lillard getting, Klay Thompson getting, that might be an even trade. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. And Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. Hey, it's time to make some changes, man. Because I felt like with the Warriors, right? With the Warriors, I felt like they was getting crushed on the boards, man. And they didn't really have no presence in the center. I mean, Kevon Looney, don't get me wrong. Kevon Looney did his thing, man. But we need somebody else in there that can really like, help alter those shots. Cause I think, they was able to hold on when they played the Sacramento Kings, right? Because I believe Sacramento doesn't have a true big man either. But when they got to the Lakers, that's when you start seeing those flaws. That's when you start seeing those difficult shooting that they were going through. You know what I'm saying? And I personally believe if we had a center or somebody that was more of a presence, it could have helped open up a few things. And on top of that, you got to hit those shots, man. Klay Thompson was just brick city after a while. Brick, 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 brick. Oh my goodness. Do you feel? You know? So I think it's that time. It's time to make that change. You know what I'm saying? It's time to make some adjustments out there. You know what I mean? It's time to make some adjustments. It's time to get things cracking out there, huh? You know? Let me see. Hold on. So that's my whole thing. And it's like another thing too. It's like with the Golden State, I believe with definitely with Steph Curry, he's probably got another good 3 years left, and he's possibly looking to retire. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at that from being a Warrior fan, from a Warrior standpoint. You know, you looking at another 3 years with Steph Curry, and then this he may be looking at retirement. So we didn't got spoiled, especially out here in the Bay, man. I'm in the Oakland area, so uh, this rings a bus around here. You feel me? So with the greatness of Stephen Curry, the Warriors, as a team, as a whole, as an organization, I definitely think it's still room and opportunity, but we need to make a few changes out here. You know what I mean? Need to make a few changes out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's that time, man. You know what I mean? It's that time. Okay. Hold on, I'm telling you. But you know, So I just think that with the Warriors, right? We didn't had a lot of great years, but it's time to make a few changes so we can have a few more good years, before before Curry could be tapping that retirement. You know what I mean? And that's why I say, that's why you got to understand yourself and understand your value. Because just like I'm referring to sports, right? LeBron James, Steph Curry. The thing about those players, right, is based on what I see, based on my understanding of how they talk and on the interviews, they understand their value out here. How about you? See, it doesn't matter what level you at, but do you understand where you at, huh? Doesn't matter what level you at. Do you understand where you at? Do you feel, you know? That's the question. Because in life, mostly, especially with a lot of corporations and jobs and things of that nature, a lot of these places will pay you, of course, based on a pay scale, but also based on your value. You know what I'm saying? So, just like how I'm mentioning LeBron James, Curry, it's all about understanding your position out here. You know what I mean? Like Curry know for a fact, hey man, you give me enough shots with that on the three line, I'm a do you dirty out here when it comes to those 3-point shots. You leave Steph Curry open too long, right? And with LeBron James taking it to the hole, kicking it out, popping a three, doing this, doing that, you let him do that one too many times, and those shots get to going in, you can have a long night, man. You feel me? So it's all about, that's why I love talking about sports because it's so linked to everyday life in the sense of we all have things that we go through. We all have our own, terms and conditions about ourselves and how we see ourselves. But the thing of it is, you still have to produce. You still have to come through the way you said you were supposed to, huh? Because just like for Stephen Curry and LeBron James, they get paid a certain amount of money, a lot of money, but it's requirements that comes with that, huh? See, that's the thing. A lot of people just look at the finances. A lot of people just look at, okay, I can get this, this, and that. But before you get all that, what they're looking at is your track record. They're looking at how you're able to understand things, have an understanding, huh? And how you're able to equate that into whatever you have going on. You know what I'm saying? How you able to understand the information that's given to you, and at the same time, you know how to put it in the necessary place that you need for you to be successful, huh? You know what I'm saying? See, that's the key, man. You got to understand that. And it's like, that's why I like talking about sports at times, because the thing of it is, it's like, you look at Stephen Curry, right? One point in time, they were saying he was too short, you know, uh, he's too small, right? But look at him today, taking it to the hole. You blocking the right? Okay, I hit you with the left. You know what I'm saying? Hit you with the left. Okay. You won't let me pop the three? Okay. I'm gonna hit you with this teardrop shot, huh? Okay. I'm gonna hit you, you know what I'm saying, with the long two. Okay, and then I got my players in here in a position, in a high percentage shot position. I'm gonna make sure I get the rock to him. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not just all about you. Now, it's important for you to understand yourself. Yes. It's important for you to have a understanding. Yes. But with that understanding, you know that you have to get others involved, huh? So when it comes to sports, that's why I love talking about it, because my whole point is in life it's the same situation. If you work at a corporation, you're not the only employee there. You know what I mean? So how do you stand out from everybody else? How do you achieve things when you're surrounded with everybody else? Huh? So always remember that, man. That's why I talk about I'm the realest individual in the room. Because I personally feel like any room you put me in, I'm going to excel in, huh? Just give me enough time. I'll be able to figure out what works for me, what's beneficial for me, huh? Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. You know? And then also I was looking at with Tom Brady. It's going to be co-owner or partial owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm like, wow, wow. Now, if you don't know, Tom Brady is from the Bay. At least he went to school out here, if I'm not mistaken. So for him to go to Las Vegas, of course, the Raiders came from Oakland, right? It's still an Oakland team to me. I know they're in Las Vegas. I understand all that, but they still the Oakland Raiders to me. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this, with Tom Brady. We'll see how the Raiders season go. Because with Tom Brady, he was definitely a great quarterback. You know, and he put in, from what I could see in the games I watched, I gotta say, man, he always came to play when it came to him and performing. He always did his thing. So going into ownership, I'm pretty sure some of that energy he's looking to bring with him too. So we'll see how that pan out with Tom Brady. You feel me? So you got to remember that. And it's like, that's why it's important for you to understand yourself, right? Because you think of somebody like Tom Brady, right? He was a hell of a quarterback. Got so many rings. I want to say he got 6 rings, if I'm not mistaken. So he out there, he definitely know what he's talking about. So for him to be able to be a partial owner of a team, the Raiders, hopefully some of that, you know, that saucy got, rub off onto the Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Because, with me, I'm a 49er fan, but I also support the Bay teams, from the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Hey, shout out to Yuck Mouth TV, man. From the Bay to LA to Las Vegas. Hey. So, yeah, man, you got to understand that. And it's like we all have our own steps, we all have our own process, but just make sure you go through your process and you understand what you went through. You know what I mean? Because we all going to have our issues, but it's how you handle those issues pretty much will dictate how everything is going to go for you. Do you feel? You know? So yeah, man. I tell you, hold up. Let me get my plate because I got a plate over here. Girl, cook something. We gonna get my food. I'm a little hungry. We're gonna keep this going. hmm You know, had to get me a plate real quick. You know what I'm saying? I had to get me a plate of food. You know what I mean? I had to get me something to eat real quick. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. See, that's the thing. You gotta always understand your positioning out here. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, check that out. My shorty hooked that up. I want to say some chicken. Yeah, some chicken. Got some veggies in there with a little pasta, a little garlic. Like some garlic pasta. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? My shorty hooked it up. Make sure when I come in, right? When I come in from work, there's a plate waiting on me. Do you feel? Shout out to all my guys out there, man. Well, they understand their position, in the relationship. And shout out to all the beautiful women out there that understand their position in their relationship, huh? Mm, that song hit too. Shit, got a napkin over here. Oh my goodness. You know. So just know when I talk about a lifestyle, it ain't about how much you make. Because you can make a lot of money But if you don't have people around you that respect what you do and respect the money you make by their actions on how they treat you, then what is your money good for? Do you feel? You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get a napkin. I'm gonna have to go get a napkin real quick. Mm, mm, mm. I'm gonna shut this live down in a minute, though. I just had to come on here and drop something on y'all, and I'm gonna shoot another video. It's late at night. Ooh, man, it's late when I recorded this, so later on tonight I'm gonna drop a new video. And shout out to all my subscribers too, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, and it's like it's a beautiful thing, right? It's a beautiful thing when you in a good relationship, right? You in a good relationship where, of course, you're gonna have your ups and downs. You're gonna have your bumps, but at the same time, when you look out for your partner and they look out for you as well, they make sure certain things is taken care of for you because they understand what you need. It's a beautiful situation. A lot of people want to talk about, oh man, you know, I don't want to settle down. I don't want this. I don't want that. I get that. I respect it to a degree. But when you find that one that understands you or you was able to communicate that, like, hey, for this relationship to work, I need such and such and such. See, as you get older, I'm gonna tell you, as you get older, as a older gentleman, I have no problem telling a woman what my needs are. Now, excuse me, I'm not looking for you to be a maid for me, but I do want you to honor me just like I honor you and understand what I need from you, just like you need certain things from me. See, that's the partnership, that's the relationship. And I don't want you to do it just because I want you to do it. I want you to, I want you to be happy and joyful that you're doing this for me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I do the things you like, you want to go to, go shopping or go here, go there. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, I'm going to take care of that, right? So this is what I need. When I come in from work, I need a plate of food, whether you got to go to work or not. I don't want it McDonald's. You feel me? I do eat out from time to time, but I prefer a home cooked meal. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my guys out there that love eating a home cooked meal. You feel me? You know what I mean? And shout out to all the beautiful women that love cooking for their men, huh? You feel me? Shout out to all the beautiful women who like cooking for their man, huh? Do you feel me? Mm, you know what I mean? I do this, man. This meat tender too, though, right? She did her thing. Shout out to you, Miss Beautiful. Huh? Well, I might eat this whole plate. I was hungry tonight, man. Yeah, I was trying to record earlier. Man, I was so busy at work. I don't have no time to do it. So I'm like, you know what? I know it's late, but I'm finna still come in here and drop something on y'all tonight just because it's been a few days. And I usually drop a video every 2 days. So, you know what I mean? I'm going to come back and drop something later on tonight. Mm. Man, that was good. I'm going to finish the rest of that a little later, though. But that was on point right there. Meat was seasoned right. Yes, sir. Mm. Excuse me. Mm. You know? And that make me want to say this, right? See, what our positions in life, right? With your position in life, see, the key of this is that once you understand your position, once you understand your position and you understand what you need, or you understand what type of partner you looking for. See, that's the key element. Excuse me. I stuff in my teeth. I don't want all that on camera. But I'm back though. See, this the thing though, right? Once you can understand what type of partner you need, you know what I'm saying? What your standards are, whatever that is. See, I don't put a certain dollar amount on it. I don't put a certain type of requirement on it because everybody's stand understanding and requirements and what they're looking for is different. But the basics are always the same. We all need love in some type of form or in some type of form, and we all need that understanding. See, you don't have to respect me, or should I say, you don't have to like me, but you need to have an understanding of me. You know? See, that ties in with the respect thing. But at the same time, if you got an understanding, I feel like the respect comes with that. You know? So when you have an understanding of yourself to the best of your knowledge, or to the best of your ability of what you're looking for, who you are as a real individual out here, in my opinion, you're able to navigate through certain type of relationships and find out quickly what's not working for you, or something that you know that this is not going to work. Like for me, I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? So for me, dealing with a woman that's, excuse me, a woman that smokes, that's not going to work for me. And like it's non-negotiable. If you like smoking cigarettes or Swisher sweets or whatever, that's not going to work for me. You know what I mean? Because I'm the type of guy, you know what I'm saying? I might, want to kiss on you and, love you. You know what I'm saying? Give you that, you know what I'm saying, that good loving, right? How I'm gonna do that when you just smoked a a few cigarettes, now your mouth smelling like a ashtray, you feel me? So it's like, who wanna deal with that? See, I'm not a smoker, so I'm not interested in a woman who smokes cigarettes, like, or any type of tobacco, and let that be known. You know what I'm saying? Any type of tobacco, whether it's vapor or you know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter. It's not gonna work for me. You know what I mean? Because I just know who I am and what I just can't tolerate. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say it's important for you to have that understanding of yourself. Because when you go out here and you attract what you attract, right? You can be able to dissect certain type of individuals that you just know it's not going to work. You know what I mean? So get to know yourself, huh? If you have to, talk to yourself, huh? You know, if you need to see a therapist, go see a therapist about yourself, huh? Do whatever you need to do for you to get a better understanding of yourself. Because just maybe by you having a little bit more of an understanding of yourself when you dealing with people, right? You able to weed out the ones that's not beneficial for you, or weed out the ones that you just know I don't want to spend my time or waste my energy with, huh? See, that's the thing. And as you start to get older, you're going to realize that your time is valuable. See, when you're young, you're in your 20s, early 30s, you just feel like you're going to be young forever until that forever changes. I'm pretty sure LeBron James thought he was going to be a great player for a long time, which he has been and still is. But I think that he got to a point where he understands his time is limited. So that's why I talk about, as you get older, same concept. As you get older, you start to understand that your time is limited. So what you choose to do with your time, you need to choose wisely. When I choose to be in a relationship, I try to choose wisely. Because I'm not here for just no quick thrill. That's cool. But in reality, that's not going to work for me. It's cool in the moment. But after that moment is gone, we done. Do you feel? You know? So, something I just want to hit y'all off with tonight, you know? And I appreciate anybody that watched my channel for any length of time. I'm Sean B. Stoller. Until next time, peace.